John, can I do a quick chord switch? I'll take that one. I was hearing a buzz out of it.
I don't know if it's that.
Well, every time I hit it.
Yeah, you were definitely buzzing.
It is, the ground lift is off. And so when I switch it back,
It just disables the middle wire, the ground wire.
should we try the other guitar? I've also got that in, and I could take that out.
Is good, right?
I think so. That's when I hit that, that was the level. I'm still hearing it though. All right, let's mute that. Let me change guitars and see. Try that. I don't hear it. Evening, everyone. out of my ears, the buckets of moonbeams in my hands. I got all the love, honey, baby, you can stand. Hard like an oak, I've seen pretty people disappear like smoke. Friends will arrive, friends will disappear. But you know me, honey, baby, I'll be here. Little red wagon, little red bike. I ain't no monkey, but I know what I like. And I like the way you look at me. Everything about you's bringing me misery. Buckets of rain, buckets of tears. Got nothing but buckets coming out of my ears. Got buckets of moonbeams in my hands. I got all the love, honey, baby, you can stand. Smile in your fingertips. I like the way you move your hips. And I like the way you look at me. Everything about you is bringing me misery. Thank you. Born down in a dead man's town. First kick I took was when I hit the ground. End up like a dog that's been beat too much, and you spend half your life just covering it up. I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I was born in the USA. I was born right here. got into little hometown jam, so they put a rifle in my hand, send me off to a foreign land to go kill. Had a brother at Saigon fighting off the Viet Cong. Now they're still there, but he's all gone. He had a woman he loved in Saigon. I got a picture of him in her arms. Back home, the factory hiring man said, son, don't you understand? I went down to see my VA man. He said, boy, you better understand, you were born in the USA. Now out past the penitentiary, out past the gas fires, the refinery. Oh, I'm 10 years burning down the road. I've got nowhere to run, nowhere to go. 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 I've got nowhere to run. Yeah. A good rainy night for some guitar playing. The water, it's already starting to rain. Now that we're back to weather we can trust, right? The rain. You're watching me. Hey, how's it going? Wait, you're watching me over there and I'm over here. John, how many people have joined us online? Is there anybody watching? 3. I wonder who those 3 people online are watching right now. But hello to you. Thank Thank God Woodcarvers doesn't got a microphone right now, or the whole world would hear him. Oh, mama, don't walk away. I'm a goddamn sore loser, ain't too proud to say. Still thinking about you, so lonesome without you. I can't get you out of my mind. Oh, mama, don't leave me alone. Got my soul sat down so tight, it's like a stone cold tomb. Ain't it clear when I'm near you, just dying to hear you call out my name one more time. Well, oh, mama, don't leave me alone. So don't pay no mind to these wandering eyes. It's just something in the air that I'm breathing and trying to ignore. All the blood on the floor, it's just this heart on my sleeve that is bleeding. Oh, mama. Oh, mama, don't leave me alone. I'm here breathing from the words so hard and plain, saying the love that we had was just selfish and sad. To see you here with him is just making me mad. So kiss him again, just to prove to me that you can. And I'll stand here and burn in my skin. Yes, I'll stand here and burn in my skin. Thanks. Oh, I love you too from Redmond. Modesto, California is watching tonight. Let's say hi to Sarah and Katie and people down there tonight. Hey, guys. Half a mile from the county fair, and the rain came pouring down. Me and Billy standing there with the silver flask and crown. Almost loaded fishing truck, the tackle on our backs. We just stood there getting wet with our backs against the fence. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. I hope it don't rain all day. And it stole me to my soul. Stole me just like jelly roll. And it stole me. And it stole me to my soul. Stole me just like going home. And it stole me. And the rain let up and the sun came up. We were getting dry. Almost let a fishing truck nearly pass us by. So we jumped right in, the driver grinned, and he dropped us up the road. And we looked to the swim, and we jumped right in, not to mention fishing poles. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Let it run all over me. And it stole me to my soul. Oh, it stole me just like going home. And it stole me. And it stole me to my soul. Oh, it stole me just like going home. And it stole me. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Oh, the water. Let it run all over me. Hi. Thanks. All the songs that are coming out of the rain. Man, I grew up here, and we're passing secret notes across the internet. Wow. Okay. Sounds good. But I won't tell them, though. Cool? Thanks. It's kind of funny. I grew up here, right? On nights like this, the two things I wanted to do more than anything was find a place out of the rain. Somewhere that was warm and cozy, that felt safe. And to play guitar. Most nights that I did that happens in your room or at home, someplace where there's no one to hear you. Tonight, this place is that home that we built for all of us to come to and be cozy out of the rain. Brand spanking new guitar. We just got delivered some new guitars, some new speakers, some new musical gear from Loud Industries, the company that has endorsed SoulFood here. So thank you for the new gear. And I quite happily tune new strings. Ain't no thing. They're fresh. So, right? I'm gonna play one more song and then I'm gonna hand off the guitar to a few friends I invited in to play tonight. Here you go, Sarah. It's for you. With her killer graces in those secret places that no boy could fill. With her hands on her hips, oh, and the smile on her lips, because she knows that it kills me. With her soft French cream standing in the doorway like a dream, I wish she'd just leave me alone. Because those French cream won't soften them boots, and French kisses will not break this heart of stone. With her long hair falling and her eyes that shine like the midnight sun, oh, she's the one. She's the one. With the thunder in your heart at night when you're kneeling in the dark, she says you're never gonna leave her. And there's this angel in her eyes that tells such desperate lies, and all you wanna do is believe her. Well, tonight you'll try just one more time to leave it all behind. Just walk on through. But she can take you, and if she wants to break you, she's gonna find out that ain't so easy to do. And no matter where you sleep tonight, or how far you run, oh, she's the one. She's the one. Thunder in your heart, kneeling in the dark, she's the one. She's the one. She's the one. Thanks. Thanks. So I want to bring up this next performer. A few local boys here tonight. That's what we do here in the Northwest, is play some guitar on rainy nights, and there's a lot of guitar players here because there's a lot of rainy nights here. So let's see, we had right? We need coffee, we need guitars, we need rain, and we got a music scene here. So at the last open mic, this next performer got up on stage and came up with this brilliant idea, and he said, you know, when you watch music videos or live concerts, and the artist comes out and they just play a couple of chords of the song. They don't even sing it. They just play a couple of chords of the song, and then the whole crowd goes crazy because they all recognize the song. He asked us all to do that after he played a couple of chords. So he did that. He played a couple of chords, and then the whole crowd went crazy. Then all of a sudden, you saw him go, yeah, wham! And that's how rock and roll happens. So I want to bring up this next performer, but don't tell him. But after he plays a couple of chords, let's go crazy like we know whatever song he's going to play, okay? So let's bring JT to the stage.
God, I love your music. Warms up my heart, that's for sure. Oh, no, sorry, that wasn't the song. I was just really getting a feel for the guitar. No, we all have our dark moments, and I wrote a song about mine, so. Pushing me closer to the edge. Sending my hourglass won't give me ahead, 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 it won't give me ahead. Second, and then it's time to think. I can't survive going on the same, but it's so okay. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm going insane. I'm going insane. I'm going Clint, do you want me to just introduce the next one? Okay. This next kid is 16. You're gonna hear him someday on the radio, guaranteed. Here's Kanzi.
Alright, this is a song I wrote called Plastic Soldier. Feel my mouth bending backwards into a deeper hole every time. And I feel my heart spinning outward into a soul with no right. Blood blends under red roses. We drip out of life like acid-filled horses. And I know it's supposed to turn to pain. That doesn't mean I can't still be sane. The moon makes the shadows grow taller. Then we accept love like a plastic soldier. Really dreams of only being split by the seas. Now I know it's supposed to fade to black. That doesn't mean I can't fight back. Hear the footsteps about to run. Look around and I'm the only one. My feelings have to know. Staying with no light, lost in the dead of night. I forgot the last line. We'll just call that good, thank you. So, can I call another person up? Or what? Gnarly Man's Majestica.
How's everyone doing tonight? What's up? Drop D. This is a Nirvana cover.
Think you recognize this? Underneath the bridge, top is sprung a leak, living off the grass, drippings from the ceiling. It's okay to eat fish, 'cause they don't have any feeling. Something in the way. Something in the way, yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way, yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way, yeah. Underneath the bridge, top is sprung a leak, and the animals have trapped all become my pets. And I'm living off of grass, and the drippings from the ceiling. It's okay to fish, 'cause they don't have any feeling. Something in the way. Something in the way, yeah. Something in the way. Something in the way, yeah. Thank you. Is it okay if I play another song? Yeah. What?
Down a hole. Down a hole. Down a hole.
Let's see. I can't remember how to play any of those. Trying to think. What?
They all start
Yeah.
D.
Bury me softly in this room.
Thank you. Who's up next? Okay, so I got a song for you guys, right? So I grew up here, like I was saying, and there's that moment in time where you leap and you go off and you leave home and everything that you know behind, and you jump off into the rest of the world, and you drive someplace further than you've ever been before, and see what the rest of life is all about. And let's see, I graduated Woodinville High School in '91, and soon after that, I had launched out to Indiana, drove across the country, recorded my first album called Dreamtown, USA, and all about the Americana heartland. And then I came back and I moved to Orcas Island. Yeah, right? Orcas, out into a little like Airstream trailer way out in the woods. And on a night that was just dumping rain like tonight, it was coming down on the tin roof and it was loud, and I just played guitar all night and wrote this song about home and missing it. It's called Rain Song. Oh, it's 3 a.m. I'm so far from home. Don't know how long it has been since I picked up the phone, just to call her, just to see now if she'd remember me. Her son, the boy, the dreamer, who turned away 'cause he couldn't see her as a mother anymore. I felt the slam of the front door. Like a child, I couldn't know why my father passed away. Then our mother told us to go. She broke our hearts so we wouldn't stay. She took the ring from her hand, closed her eyes, kissed love goodbye, and forgot all about the man who taught us to touch the sky. Tonight, no father of my own, and there is no one to tell me when to come home. So I'll stand like the man, for I still feel him strong, and I'll never forget the place we call Rain Song. Oh, la-dee-la-la-la. Now the rain is falling down, and the king I used to be has no homecoming in this town. There's no place left here for me. I cannot walk down the road that led me to the cabin at the end. There is no love there anymore. It is gone and I can't pretend. Tonight, no mother of my own, and there is no one to tell me when to come home. So I'll stand like the man, for I still feel him strong, and I'll never forget the place we call Rain Song. No, I'll never forget home. Oh, brother, I can recall when we were young, we'd run and play with our backups against the wall, and in my heart you'll always stay. Little sister, dry your eyes, I promise you that sorrow flies far away, just give it a chance. You were always the one to dance. You were always the one to dance. Tonight, no mother of my own, and there is no one to tell me when to come home. So I'll stand like the man, for I still feel him strong, and I'll never, no, never forget the place we call Rain Song. Rain Song. Oh, it's 3 a.m. I'm so far from home. Thanks. A little bit of home, right? Home. I was got the pleasure to sit in council with great thinkers and leaders of the city of Redmond just last week, and talking about grand thoughts such as the vision of the arts in Redmond, and where we are now and where we want to take it, and how to move forward in supporting something as untangible as the arts, as creative and wild as the arts can be. And funny enough, in that art comes out of being supported or not supported. Sometimes the best art comes from fighting to be seen. So how do you even lay the groundwork for that? So I gave my answer, and which, when I speak the truth, sometimes I'll just close my eyes and walk forward, because I think the truth will get us closer to that final destination. So I got to talk a little bit about our hometown here. And the way that I see it, when I grew up here, the biggest factory in town, the biggest company in town, was Ben Franklin Craft Store next door. They had the most amount of employees probably out of any business in town. And then something came into town, computers, Microsoft, and that changed the neighborhood. Before, this was a sleepy little farming town, eating salmon and staying out here in the rain and waiting for that next little light to shine, I think. And as the town has grown up, it is this, the technology has brought two things to town. One, it's brought a lot of money. And so there is a affluent neighborhood that doesn't get struck as strongly as the rest of the country does. Neither did it in the Depression either. But it also brought with them, cultures from around not only just the country, but around the world, to this very little small town in the Northwest, where when you go to the elementary school or when you go to the store, there are families from all over the world, cultures that now exist here. I think why this is such a special place is that as new people come in, what our reaction that I see has been is saying, wow, where are you from? What's food like there? What's music like there? What do you do there for fun? Who do you pray to? What's your family life like? When we're having these conversations right now, my little girl at school, she knows how to pronounce all these names of her friends in class that I'm learning that I don't know how to pronounce yet. And it's this beautiful diversity. So in a vision, what do you put out to a neighborhood? I think you put out to a neighborhood that we're here to celebrate who's here right now and find out what that means, to have a safe hold like SoulFood where people can come together, and then have that promoted everywhere, where that safeness about being who we are can exist at the school, can exist on the street, and that it's safe to be artistically minded here. It's safe to love being here and working together as a neighborhood. At least that was the vision forward. That's what I see on the streets. That's what I see the city hall trying to do. I've never been close to an establishment like that. I've met the mayor and the city council people, and they're all striving for a positive change forward in this town. Local government doesn't work the same as the president. Local government is our neighbors, and we're all here to better this neighborhood as it rolls and changes. There's my thought. Here's a song about this rolling and changing. I wrote this next song out at Marymore Park on a beautiful sunny day, hidden in the tall grass, staring up at blue sky. Believing in the backbeat, dreaming in the backseat, turning on the radio and dialing up the inner flow, rolling up a little hope, burn it down and let it smoke. There's something in me just trying to be free. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. No, don't hold it inside. In the heat of the sunshine, in the summer when her heart was mine, making love in the tall grass, the way she could move her, falling in the soft skin, knowing I could come in, the taste of bliss, lost in a kiss. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow just for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. Don't hold it inside. Let it go. Play the moment like a sweet song. Drink it up until it's all gone. Stand like a sunrise. Be the truth behind the lies. In your heart you gotta hold fast. Nothing here is meant to last. There's something in me just trying to get free. Oh, throw it all away. Don't hold back tomorrow for the sake of yesterday. Open your eyes up wide. Let a painter help you see what a poet can't describe, and a singer make you feel what a dancer holds inside. You can run, but you can't hide. Believing in the backbeat, dreaming in the back seat. Done a fair bit of traveling, just to know that I'm not alone out there. I did my best to read school books and follow the rules and try to learn what everybody else was learning, but I sure didn't seem to learn that way. But I could sit with someone that I'd never met and hear their stories and find out their history stories and seemed to piece together what had come before me, and I figured that was just fine by me. Little history lessons wrapped up in real stories. Driving down the 101, chasing a sunset, I pulled off the road. Well, I met him on the cliffs of Twin Rocks, Oregon. He was sitting on his bedroll looking just like Richard Brodigan. I thought he was an old man, but he wasn't 37. But he said he'd been riding trains for 15 years, drawing portraits just to keep his belly full of beer, and it looked like me, like he had died and missed a plane to heaven. He was a nice old guy for a younger man. Had a bottle of Mad Dog he held in his hand, and he waved it around just to make his point. And I listened as he told his tales of wine and women and county jails. Hell, we finished off that bottle and smoked half a joint. And he said, I came here to watch the sun disappear into the ocean, 'cause it's been years since I'd smelled the salty sea. And he turned his bottle up and down, and I saw him lost, and I saw him found. I said, what have you been searching for? He said, me. Looking for me. Thought it was kind of funny. So I told him too, I'd been traveling around, living out of my van from town to town, playing for tips and whatever records I could move. I don't figure I'll be making it big. It's kind of hard to get rich off a tour of coffee house gigs, He said, yeah, but ain't it a blessing to do what you want to do? And I told him I pulled off here to watch the sun disappear into the ocean, 'cause it's been years since I'd smelled the salty sea. And I turned that bottle up and down, and he saw me lost, and he saw me found. I guess I know what I've been looking for. Maybe I've been searching for me. Maybe I've been searching for me too. Maybe I've been right here the whole time. I looked over and said, it's getting kind of late. I was thinking about heading down the interstate. Can I give you a lift to San Francisco Bay? He said, nope, I think I'm just gonna sit here and rest. Maybe wait on that Tokyo, Montana Express. Hell, I might just lay here and dream my life away. I'm gonna sit right here, I'm gonna watch the sun disappear into the ocean, 'cause it's been years now, it's been years, and I'll turn that bottle up and down, and you can see me lost, you can see me found. Thanks. What's that? Okay, so from Orcas Island, which, if you haven't been, is a magical, magical little place that anything is possible. I had a dream about a sailboat, and I had fallen for a girl that was from Vermont, so I went back to Vermont to meet her family and see what Vermont was like. And I thought by moving to Vermont, I was moving far away from the possibility of ever having a boat. I was in the Puget Sound, here, this region. And I had this funny thing about boats, right? My dad had a TV show on Channel 4 on Como, even before I was born, called Captain Puget, where he played the host on a kid's TV show where he was this captain. My dad was a captain of a kid's show, and he was a sailor. And I had this kind of vision that I wanted to take that off of the TV and actually see what I was like to live that way and travel town to town on a sailboat. So while living in Vermont, I found a 34-foot sloop that I named Serendipity, and sailed it around Lake Champlain there, which is one of the biggest lakes. It's almost could be one of the Great Lakes, really. And traveled out 12 locks out the southern tip of the lake that dumped me into the Hudson. And then I sailed through New York, the busiest harbor in the world, and I had 20-year-old charts. I didn't really even know how to read them anyways, and they weren't good anyways, and I was in the busiest harbor in the world. And I thought I was gonna dock up and get some supplies before heading out on the ocean. And I thought it'd be even more dangerous to try to dock up in New York than head out and try to survive in the ocean. So I head out. And that proceeded to tour the East Coast for 2 years on a Here Now tour. We didn't have cell phones or computers or any way to communicate with people, so we would just show up in a town and take it over and turn whatever musicians that were there into our band and play. And that's when my sister and I first started playing together. And we sailed on Serendipity for a few years, playing in every major port up and down the East Coast, down to the southern tip of North Carolina. And let's see, we'll play a song, something about that. A sailing song. And it wasn't always a smooth ride either. I had stopped into Annapolis, Maryland during the Christmas season, sailed in, threw the anchor down, and took my guitar case out to the street to play a little bit of music. And they were having a street fair Christmas midnight madness sale, so the town was out, and the boats were all lit up. And I asked one of the police officers if I could play music. And they said, sure. I said, do I need a permit? No. So I played music, had a great night. I had gone there penniless, and I was looking at bunches of dollar bills in my guitar case, hadn't even had time to count it yet, played for a couple of hours, got interviewed by the newspaper, made it to the front page of their paper the next day. However, later that night, a different police officer came up to me and said, you're not supposed to be playing music here. Stopped me right in the middle of the song. And I said, well, I had asked another police officer, and he's, you talking back to me? I'll take you to jail tonight. And I was like, no. And so I just closed up my guitar case and turned around and started to walk away, because I had just gotten food money for the next few weeks. And playing on the street, you never know what you're going to get. You never know who you're going to come in contact with. That was just one of the harder so I do think that as a musician, to get hassled by the cops, you do get to a kind of certain echelon where you kind of feel proud about that too, like you have a weapon or something, you know. But you get to also meet incredible people and communicate across a street to a total stranger. And that's what inspired this song. I wrote this song while there in Annapolis. You know I'm not from around here. You don't even know my name. But I'm here and I surround you. In our hearts we're all the same. I've sailed here from 1,000 miles. I've come here just to play. So for you I stand, guitar in hand, and I give myself away. Oh, for you I stand, guitar in hand, and I give myself away. I watch you on the streets today, getting lost in the crowd. So stop a while, connect with me, feel humble, be proud. For this day just comes around but once, close your eyes, you'll miss it all. For the beauty's in the moment, you see the truth and let it fall. The beauty's in the moment, you see the truth, let it fall, let it fall. Lift your eyes up from the ground, so close, believe, feel the sound. You're just a street corner away. By twilight I'll be long from here, be gone without a trace. But you will still belong to here, wrapped in this special place. Find something in the tune you hear, between sunrise and sunset. And we'll meet again in a melody, and promise we won't forget. No, no. We'll meet again in a melody, and promise we won't forget. Don't forget. Lift your eyes up from the ground, so close, believe, feel the sound. You're just a street corner away. For you I stand, guitar in hand, and I give myself away. For you I stand, guitar in hand, and I give myself away. We were born before the wind. So younger than the sun, and our bonny boat was one as we sailed into the mystic. Hark now, hear the sailors cry, smell the sea, feel the sky. your soul and spirit fly into the master. Oh, into the master. Oh, into the master. For you I stand, guitar in hand, and I give myself away. Well, it's Friday night. You're all dressed up in blue. I've been watching you a while. Maybe you've been watching me too. So somebody ran out, left somebody's heart in a mess. Well, if you're looking for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Some girls, they want a handsome dad, or some good-looking Joe. On their own, some girls like a sweet-talking Romeo. Well, around here, baby, I learned you get what you can get. So if you're rough enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, the road is dark, and it's a thin, thin line. But I want you to know I'll walk it for you anytime. Maybe your other boyfriends couldn't pass the test. Well, if you're up and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, it ain't no secret, I've been around a time or two. Well, I don't know, baby, maybe you've been around too. Well, there's another dance, honey. All you gotta do is say yes. And if you're rough and ready for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. Well, if you're rough enough for love, honey, I'm tougher than the rest. cool. I think the kids section is going wild back there too. Thanks, guys.
So as long as we're probing into you,
Sure.
can we ask another question?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the songs you do, is there one in particular that really takes you to another place?
The question is that out of all the songs that I play, is there a certain song that takes me to a certain place that is?
You know, like the one where you sing it and you can barely get the words out. It's bringing so much emotion up.
Huh. I think as a performer, I think it's so funny because you do dive back into those moments that you sometimes write about in such, bless you, in such sorrow, achoo, or such bliss, or, right? And there's a bunch of them, is the answer to that. There's a bunch of them. Here's a secret song. Okay, a secret song. Back to high school. I was a junior in high school when I wrote this song. And at the age of a junior in high school, I had finally gotten to a place where I could talk to a girl and say, hi. But that was about it. Didn't know how to carry it from there. I got really nervous, and there was that girl that you have a crush on that doesn't know you have a crush on him, other than the fact that you're always looking at them, and it's kind of awkward when they look back. And I was getting ready to ask her to the winter formal, and damned if I missed it by a day. And so I had this funny vision of what I would sing to her, right? Of if she would have said yes and we were gone to this dance. But it's so funny. The dances I went to, I didn't really, girls, here was my little lullaby that she never heard. Good night, my love. Dream the night away. I will be here until tomorrow's day. Carelessly fall into my arms asleep and dream about all the promises I will keep. I'll keep you warm. I'll keep us strong. And darling, oh my darling, I will always sing you this cradle song. I'll always and forever sing to you. Sweet little song. Growing up. Right? Boy, isn't that a funny thing? Every once in a while I get the reminder, right? There's another one coming in the world here. Boy, and raising a kid, all I can think about is, all I'd want to do is give him some safe refuge from the storm outside. Growing up, mine looked like this. Well, I stood stone-like at midnight, suspended in my masquerade. And I combed my hair till it was just right, and commanded the night brigade. I was open to pain and crossed by the rain. I walked on a crooked crutch. I stood all alone through the fallout zone, and came out with my soul untouched. But I hid in the crowded warmth of the crowd. But when they said sit down, I stood up. Oh, oh, growing up, growing up. Now the flag piracy flew tall from my mast. My sails were set wing to wing. I had a jukebox graduate for a first mate. She couldn't sail, but she sure could sing. And I hid in the crowded warmth of the crowd. But when they said sit down, I stood up. I took month-long vacations way out there in the stratosphere. But you know it's really hard to hold your breath. I swear I lost everything I ever loved or feared. I was the cosmic kid in full costume dress. We took B-52s and bombed him with the blues, with our gear set stubborn on standing. All the rules, strafed our old high school, and never once gave thought to landing. Not hid in the crowded center of the crowd. When they said sit down, I stood out. Growing up. Okay, a little secret about growing up. First time I ever got kicked out of my house. Which happens, I think, a lot when you're doing that senior in high school thing and freeing from the nest. It either happens gracefully or it doesn't. And so it happened in both ways. And I spent a month living up at the school. I was in theater, and I knew how to get into the back theater room. And there was a little costume room and prop storage area up above the stage. And there was an old prop bed, old prop blankets. It was a great setup. I loved it. It was there. I lived at the school for a month. And I knew when to wake up because there was vents that would push air out to the outside, and I could hear kids starting to come to school and the murmuring of that. And I was already an outsider anyways, and so it was kind of funny to hear kids walk into school that you just spent the whole night in as your kingdom. And in the middle of the night, if you're in the theater of a high school and no one knows you're there, and you got your guitar, you can practice all you want on stage and pretend there's a bunch of screaming fans out there and sing songs about growing up. Hey, there's a little secret of mine, but don't tell nobody that. Growing up. Hey. Thanks. Hey. All right, since we're on that subject of those sweet songs and why you would play when, and Rick just came in and he's a Jackson Browne fan, and so I got a Jackson Browne song, and I play it, and I've played it before here, but the way that I had heard it was, there was an entire album that Jackson Browne did called "I'm Alive," and Sky Blue and Black was the right. Like the second to last track on the album, Sky Blue and Black, and then the last song was called All Good Things Have to Come to an End, and man, I had it on tape deck, and I went by college I figured out how to talk to girls enough to even date, and so we dated and that went well. But then when the breakup happened, that didn't really go well. It was my first big breakup, and the first cut is the deepest. And so I had gone to college in Indiana, and I was back here in Washington, and we were going through rocky times, so I just thought the best way to handle this situation was to not call her, because I wasn't good on phones, but to drive from here to Indiana to go face to face it. But I didn't realize that Indiana was 3,000 miles from here, and so. And I hadn't even driven further than, like, Centralia. And so I was on a mission, but I had this Jackson Browne tape as I was driving the entire way across the country. And it was the only thing that kept me sane the entire time. So this song, Sky Blue and Black, and then it was years before I learned how to play it. Calling out to one another, lovers up and down the strand, and the sound of the waves and the cries of the seagulls circling the sand. The fragments of a song carried down the wind from some radio, and the murmuring of the city in the distance, ominous and low. And I hear the sound of the world where we played, and the far too simple beauty of the promises we made. If you ever need holding, call my name, and I'll be there. If you ever need holding back, I'll see you through. Sky blue and black, blue and black. Where the touch of a lover ends and the soul of a friend begins, there's a need to be separate and a need to be one, and the struggle neither wins. Where you carried the world I was in, a place I could make a stand. I could never see how you doubted me when I let go of your hands. And I was much younger then, and I must have thought that I would know when things were gonna end. And the heavens were rolling like a I would have fought the world for you. I would have thought that you wanted me to, or put aside what was true or untrue. If I'd known that's what you needed, what you needed me to do. But the moment has passed by me now, to have put away my pride and just come through for you somehow. If you ever need holding, call my name, I'll be there. If you ever need holding, no holding back, I'll see you through. Sky, sky blue and black. Sky, blue and black. Sky, blue and black. Yeah. Thanks. Play one more and call it a night, shall we say? Jackson would be proud, right? You know, that's that whole thing when playing another person's song. I'd rather make the artist proud than get the legal rights to actually play it. And that's where I stand on that. Okay. Right? I got so lost that I went to church. Sorry, God, but you made it worse. Made me sit behind a fence. I was haunted by all the evidence. I guess you don't want me to think, so instead I'll dream and drink. Got too drunk to drive home. In the cab, I grabbed my phone, made a call I might regret, to a girl that I just met. Lately things are not okay. I just wanted to hear somebody say, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Oh, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Lovely, lovely, quiet lake. How could this be a mistake? Too dark now to see your face. The wind is blowing all over the place. The moon is held in a frozen glance. I could not let this moment pass. Lately things are not okay. I just wanted to hear somebody say, all that's missing, all that's lost, any hope at any cost, floods my heart with I miss you. Just wanted to hear somebody say, if you need a reason as to Got so lost that I went to church. Sorry, God, but you made it worse. Made me sit behind a fence. I was haunted by all the evidence. I guess you don't want me to think, so instead I'll dream and drink. Got too drunk to drive home. In the cab I grabbed my phone and made a call I might regret, to a girl that I just met. Lately things are not okay. I just wanted to hear somebody say, if you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. If you need a reason as to why you're here, you don't need to look farther than me. Don't need to look. Thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Thanks for everybody watching out in the rest of the world. Thanks, guys. Yeah, my pleasure. A good rainy night.